Welcome in, everybody, to Amalgamation Nation's weekly gaming podcast. It's been a couple weeks since we've done one of these, but we've got a lot of news to get into surrounding the video game world because next-gen consoles are just a week away. If we make it that far, we don't know what the United States is going to look like in just 24 hours anyway, so we'll find out. Until then, you can listen to all these shows, the sport ones and the weebisodes, by finding us on your podcast platform of choice, such as Spotify, Google, Apple, etc. You find us on YouTube, search Amalgamation Nation, and make sure you hit that sub button and check out BK's unboxing of the Oculus Quest 2. It's doing pretty well still. Well over 200 views, BK. I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. Also, find us on Twitter at AMNationPod, and on Instagram, same one, at AMNationPod, and hit that follow button, Facebook.com/AMNationPod. And make sure if you're looking to get some Undead Red Bull merch and Amalgamation Nation merch, go to undeadredbull.tv/merch. Go to twitch.tv/undeadredbull and give Mr. Undead Red Bull himself a sub and a follow. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub every month, so why not give it to Undead Red Bull? Also, while you're there, follow twitch.tv/slap_nugget, 2 Ps and 2 Gs. Over on Twitter, follow our buddy at Josh Barlog. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time, I join him for Natty Nights, where we discuss national and Chicago sports news. You can also find that on your podcast platform of choice. Now, joining me tonight for the gaming podcast, we've got Guadalupe Homoyalon Esquivel. Hello, sir.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good, and yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better than before.
Oh, good. Are you even better than yesterday?
Ooh, 100 times better.
Yeah, because we have to think about the Bears today. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. My heart's able to calm down.
Yeah, it's very true. Very true. Also joining me today from Twitch.tv himself, Undead Red Bull. How are you doing, David?
Pretty good.
Oh, yeah. We've also got Big Papa fucking Sunshine himself, Metal Mike. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
It's
I gotta give you props on those pipes, though.
for
Guadalupe.
Thank
Yeah.
you. You see how I tried to hang it a little bit, and I was.
Oh, that was nice. I liked it.
Thank you.
Oh, some airtime on that one.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. I did my best there. I didn't want to let him down. And also, from North Carolina, Brendan BK Kennerly. BK, how are you doing, sir?
Doing good.
Ready to rock and roll. Let's fucking do it. First, let's start with what are we playing right now? And BK, I'll start with you.
So I'm trying to finish up Catherine while playing some Watch Dogs Legion as well. Ryan and I will probably do a podcast here this week.
Yeah.
About our initial thoughts and impressions on Watch Dogs Legion. So make sure you're subscribed on all your podcast platforms so you can get that automatically pop to the top.
Boom. Oh yeah. Also with Catherine. What is Catherine? Because I forget.
That anime one.
Ah, yes, there it is.
Yeah.
There
With
it is.
like a guy and there's girls and they're all attractive and it's just like, damn.
Some good anime shit.
I see why you guys watch anime.
Well.
Lots of boobies.
Well.
Tiggle bitty.
Yeah, oh no, there's definitely tiggies. Yeah.
Also, David, what have you been playing, sir?
I'm still sticking on the Warzone Battle Royale train right now.
Grinding it out.
Yep, enjoying it, trying to carry on until next gen.
Have you gotten any dubs recently?
Yes,
Oh.
over the weekend.
Oh.
I have like 26, 27
Well, goddamn.
for only like the month I've been playing, or month and a half maybe of playing.
Now, is it all you, or you have a good squad?
I have a good squad.
Okay. So team effort. Gotcha.
Always team effort.
Always. See, that's what I like to see. Junior, what have you been playing, buddy?
Pretty much same shit that I've been playing. Can't seem to get out of the rut. I've been playing WoW, D2, and Genshin Impact.
Have you gotten to the point in Genshin Impact where you feel like you have to spend money?
Not yet.
Okay. I am interested in that.
How many hours have you put into it, Junior?
Around 20-ish, I want to say.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, it's not like a whole lot, but, just a couple hours here and there.
Solid amount.
Yeah, it's good to gauge it. You should let us know when you finally hit that paywall, I guess. Yeah.
I could tell you because that's way more hours than I'm gonna put into Watch Dogs Legion. I can tell you that right now.
Whoa,
Spoiler alert! I can tell you,
Spoiler alert.
20 seems like a long time. And Mr. Mike, I know what you're playing, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. What you been playing?
I've been playing WoW, a lot of WoW. I'm actually playing as we are making this podcast right now.
I'm proud of you.
It is World of
shock.
Warcraft. Yeah, it is World of Warcraft's 16th anniversary, so I'm trying to take advantage of that XP boost with the Dark Moon Fair.
Yeah, I have to jump in maybe after this if I get my.
It's also the 16th anniversary. Your first boner.
Ooh.
Solid question.
No, I think I had my boner longer than 16.
Okay.
Now I'm trying to think because that pegs me at 12.
So yeah,
It's probably right around that time.
Yeah.
I was like,
first time you're like, what's going on here?
I was
Do have
like,
to pee?
my goddamn Jaina's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, but with the 16th anniversary, we're getting an XP boost, like you said. So yeah, I also have to jump in there because I gotta finish that fucking Argus quest line real quick. That's what I gotta fucking do.
And the Dark Moon Fair. So stack those two buffs together and bam,
Yeah.
you get to grinded.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. All right, let's start things first. I mentioned it in the beginning of the show here with the unboxings on the YouTube's channel. Make sure you're checking that out. You go to youtube.com, you look up Amalgamation Nation, and you hit that sub button, and you check out BK unboxing the Oculus Quest 2. BK, you did that. What was your initial thoughts on the Oculus Quest 2? At least from unboxing. I don't know, obviously, if you've used it yet or not.
I actually did using it later. My buddy was like, look, you unbox it, you gotta do it. And I was like, fine, I'll fuck up my hair for the rest of the day.
Proud of you.
Fuck you. So, and yeah, we did it for a few hours there. The headset's much lighter than my Oculus Rift S1, like much lighter. It is nice, and just not having the cords is incredibly nice. And then, like I said in the video, you don't need a gaming PC. You can because my buddy doesn't. He just has a shit desktop that it was actually an old one that he got from my work. So it's a piece of shit that can hardly run anything. So it's nice. I think it's a good alternative for people. We'll see what happens. Just the thing that's standing in Oculus's way is Facebook, in my opinion. So, and it seems like the opinion of Facebook just kind of keeps going downhill.
Yeah.
So I think you would think it would negatively affect Oculus, but it's all about them sales. What do the sales numbers say?
Yeah, that's 100% true as well. Mike, I wanted to ask you something here because I remember you watch it. Did you have any additional questions? I can't remember if you had some for BK or not.
I did watch it. If I did, I don't remember them, honestly.
Okay. I wanted to
sorry,
check.
you just caught me out of nowhere.
I know. I forgot.
I'll think about it, see if anything comes to mind.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about it. And then as he was talking, I'm like, wait, was it Mike that had questions about it? Oh, what is the price, BK, on those?
Yeah, that's what it was.
There it
you
is.
didn't see on the video.
I think it's 200. Now I can't remember. I gotta look it up.
Oh.
Because I think it's 200 and 300.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Well, he's looking it up.
Oh, I was off. So 400 and 300. Sorry, I was off by 100.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, the 256 is 400.
Oh.
And so then the 64 is 300.
Gotcha. Might as well just get the 400 one then. Fuck. I feel like you're getting a big boost.
Yeah, well, my buddy got the 64. He was like, I'm only gonna play a few games at a time, and I'll just delete the ones off I don't.
I'm just doing some VR porn. Don't worry about it, boys and girls.
How would you?
Want to see them anime titties right here, so I can do some motor.
Oh no!
How would you compare it to the HCC Vibe, or have you not used the Vibe?
I haven't used the Vive.
Oh, okay.
I don't got money like that. I'm waiting on that. I'm still waiting on my first paycheck from the show. So
You need your Patreon cut.
Oh, the Patreon cut. Copy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be in the mail with your second stimulus check. It's coming. Stadia dev Alex Hutchinson. Let me tell you something about Stadia. One, it's not doing that great. I wish it would. But anyway, this guy, the dev here, Alex Hutchinson, decided to tweet out, quote, "The real truth is streamers should be paying developers and publishers of the games they stream. They should be buying licenses like any real business and paying for the content they use." I feel like other people here have an opinion on this, and I'll get to you, but I want David's opinion first because he does stream. David, what is your thoughts on that mindset from the Stadia dev?
I'm not going to change my answer from the pre-show. You could lick my nuts. Well, there you go.
Why so though? I guess I mean I agree with you, but I'm just curious.
Well, we also got to think about it. I'm not a business. I mean, I guess some people are businesses, but you also, a lot of those higher up Twitch streamers, they get paid by the company to stream their video game.
100%.
So it's actually the opposite way. It's more of a marketing than us trying to like make money off of your game per se. I get that some players, I mean, some of the big streamers have made money, I guess, or got famous from playing a certain video game. But the company also makes money too, because then those people are now playing that video game with that content creator or things of that nature, or custom skins of like your favorite player, like Shroud or Dr. Disrespect. They'll have their own creator codes now.
Right.
And a lot of the games, like in Warzone, is the big one right now. So everyone has their own creator codes, and I think he's just mad because this shit sucks. So I don't know.
Google did respond saying that his comments do not reflect their views. Because again,
good choice.
Because that makes zero. I understand the concept of what he was saying, but like to David's point, when you're streaming the game, you're giving other people eyes then to see that game, and then they also want to go and play that game. It's the same thing with, we'll use Ninja as an example, right? Ninja played Fortnite and has for so long. You get so many people then that look at that and they're like, "Oh, that looks entertaining. I want to go play Fortnite." And now you're getting more people to go and play that game. I understand it's a free-to-play game, but still, it's the same concept when you watch someone pay any played game, like Among Us or whatever. Now you go out and you buy Among Us. You imagine the Among Us devs having to fucking pay these or the streamers paying the Among Us devs to play their game. They wouldn't have fucking played it wouldn't even played Among Us. It wouldn't have picked up 2 years after its release like that. Junior, do you have anything to add on that?
No, I 100% agree with David. I mean, from business view, if it was anything else besides games or video games, everybody'd be like, okay, it kind of makes sense. But it's just poor wording, poor decision that he's trying to fucking say all this shit. And if he's actually like 100% behind it or whatever, it's like, go ahead, fucker, try it. Right. See what happens to your company. Like, nobody's going to want to fucking play any of the games that he puts out or his company puts out, simply because of the fact that he's trying to get people to pay him to play those games. It's stupid.
Yeah, 100%. BK?
Yeah, it was a good way to step on your own dick, especially because you're in last place with the Stadia, and the launch has it was rocky from the get-go, and it hasn't really picked back up. So it was the wrong thing to tweet out. So I imagine Google pulled him aside and was like, "You can't do that. You can't say that.
We're already losing a Luna, and it hasn't even come out yet."
Exactly. And then but I mean, it's Google, so do we really feel bad for them?
No, I'm not. I do.
That'd be
not.
Yeah.
That'd
be okay.
Mike, before I move on, do you have anything to add on that?
Not really. All the bases are covered. They're getting the publicity from people playing it, so they're making it more popular. No, just I agree. I agree with you guys. They can fuck themselves.
I just I want to throw out there. Maybe you had something different. Like, no, they should pay them. You sons of bitches.
I mean, they sell their product already. It's your property once you get it. It's a gray line. It's a gray area, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess isn't it the same?
It's like buying like a CD or some music.
There it is.
And then you fucking play it. That's the artist is like, what the fuck? Why are you doing it? Well, I fucking bought it. It's a gray area, dude.
And not only that, there's so many other streaming platforms to be able to play all the same games that they're offering. So who's to say that they're not gonna fucking just buy the game as is or whatever, and then just play it somewhere else and stream it somewhere else? I mean, they don't necessarily have to play it on Stadia. So, like BK said, he shot himself in the fucking dick by saying that, because now nobody's gonna want to play on that platform.
It's very true. It's very, very true. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are just about a little less than when you listen to this, a week away from next gen consoles. Here we go. Xbox One X, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and the PS5s are in the wild. I've been seeing a bunch of content creators getting them. That's cool. Ours probably got lost in the mail, guys. No big deal. Catch on the next one, I guess. But really excited. I'm waiting to see when I get an email from Amazon to let me know when my Xbox is going to ship. I don't know. Has anybody here gotten a confirmation email yet on any of their consoles shipping?
I'm picking mine up in person, so it's
okay. That's good.
There.
Okay, that's good. David,
No.
nothing yet. So, I guess that counts as Mike's no as well then. Okay. All right.
Where'd you get yours from, David?
I have one from Amazon and one from Best Buy.
Okay.
Best Buy didn't do the set up like the pickup time or whatever yet?
I'm having it mailed to me. I'm not going to go pick it up.
Oh, okay.
It was in the heat of the moment. You don't have that.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You're online. It's just buy, click out, and check out.
Yeah, you're just clicking as fast as you can.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, because now in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, I wish I could have just fucking put it to be picked up. I would have just went and got it, son of a bitch. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we're getting them. Should be getting them next week. So let's do it. I'm excited. With that, the first free PS5 PS Plus game has been revealed, and it's Bug Snacks. Fuck yeah. I'm excited. I know I won't have a PS5 right away to actually play Bug Snacks on, so I'm going to pay the full price for this fucking game on the PS4, because I promised that you would get a first review with Slap Nugget, so I'm going to do it, because Bug Snacks is probably going to be second to Game of the Year to only at Animal Crossing. That's okay. No worries. It's fucking Bug Snacks, and I am ready. I am so excited. But yeah, if you have a PS5, I think it's going to be available on there till January. So if you have a PS5, you can go ahead and download that for free with your PS Plus. So
I'll have to check it out.
You should.
I'll have to check it out.
Fucking Bug Snacks, baby. Something else that I guess we have to wait a little bit longer for. Cyberpunk 2077 was delayed yet again. Now pushing it back to December 10th. The game is gold, as we know. It's almost ready to go, and listening or reading some of the comments from people, the developers from CD Projekt Red, it seems like the next gen versions are good to go, the PC versions are good to go, but the current gen consoles are the ones that are kind of slowing them up here. So that kind of sucks. But again, take the time. Obviously, you want to make sure it's the best game possible. Well, with that, we did get a question from someone that you may know from the show. Big J Joey Real Talk of Toronto asked, what do we think about the game continuing to be pushed back, and is it just hype and nothing more at this point? Also, second question was, are we buying this day one? I will start with you, Mike. Is this game just hype at this point, or is it different than maybe what we've seen in the past from, let's say, Anthem or Kingdom Hearts 3 and like things like that? Where are you at now on this hype train of Cyberpunk?
At this point, I don't know. I think the hype is getting too big for what the actual product is going to be.
Okay.
So I think people are going to end up disappointed because they're getting their expectations way too high.
Are you getting it day one?
Honestly, I don't even know if I'm getting it.
Okay.
So there's my answer.
I was saying, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get
It
it.
only plays WoW. That was an easy question. Come on.
Yeah, that is kind of an easy question. I'm on a big WoW grind. If it came out at a different time, it looks really interesting. I probably would get it, but just
2 weeks after Shadowlands, what do you think?
yeah, that's probably not gonna happen.
I had to ask him the damn question. I wanted it to be fair, but yeah, I knew the answer. I knew the answer already, Mike. That's okay.
I think hype's gonna overtake it though.
You think the hype is gonna overtake it? Okay.
Yeah.
David, what says you?
Trying to read the question again.
Is it the hype too much for this game? Basically, is it going to overhype itself? So at this point, we're just kind of meh on it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think the graphics are gonna blow you away in this game, especially with next gen. Obviously the hype is up there, and I think it's gonna live up to its hype. I'm really curious, waiting for the game. I want to play the game already, so that's all. And I see why it's being delayed. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. So I'd rather it be delayed and I have a decent game that works than not be delayed and I have to do patches and deal with bugs and makes me not like the game. And yes, I will be buying it day one.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Junior, what says you? Is this game going to be too overhyped and fall flat on its face, or is this a different situation?
I feel like it's a little of both. I feel like it's gonna be a mixture of Kingdom Hearts 3 all over again, where everybody was looking forward to it so much that it kind of fell flat. But at the same time, like David said, I think the graphics and the storyline of it probably carry it through. So will it live up to the hype it has now? Maybe. But is it going to be a disappointment? I don't think so.
Okay. Will you be purchasing this day one?
If I'm employed again at that time, yeah.
There it is.
Looking very doubtful at this point.
There it is. He's like, please, somebody send me a government check, please.
No, somebody give some sponsorships, please.
Oh, yeah, right. There we go.
There you
Please, please. BK, what says you about the Cyberpunk hype train at this point?
I still, I do kind of agree with Mike. I think it was kind of getting slightly overhyped, but I think it's going to be a really good game. I just think it happens with anything that's super big. I mean, I feel like even Avengers Endgame a little bit. When it gets so colossally big, it is slightly overhyped. So you have to, as a fan, as a gamer in the sense, you have to kind of temper expectations. You got to kind of bring it back down and stay calm. But I mean, The Witcher was delayed a few times, so I think it'll be worth it. And quick question for everyone on here, like, for our Game of the Year discussions that we'll do here, will this game be included, or will it come too late, like it is for too late?
No, it will be here in time because the Game Awards themselves have said it will be in the category for Game of the Year because it made the cut.
Oh, I thought it got delayed because it got delayed. It got pushed back. It didn't make the cut.
I think they said it is the same as Smash Brothers. I believe it hit the cut. I'll double check that. I will double check to make sure. But because our Game of the Year it's not going to follow. It won't. When we do ours, it will be like right at the end of the year.
It was like December 30th.
Yes, but our Game Award show and then our Game Award show, they'll both be very different. But I will check that though, because if the Game Awards don't want to put it in there, then I don't know if we will.
And I think we should.
Yeah, I mean,
before if BK is done, before you give your thoughts on it, Ryan, you mind if I add 2 more cents on that?
of course, it's your show.
I didn't mean to sound so negative about it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fun game, and the graphics are going to be okay. They're going to be great. Sorry.
Mhm.
I just don't think it's going to live up to the hype itself. As for the graphics, I don't think they're going to be able to. It's going to look good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's going to look as next gen as later games down the road are supposed to look. Like, remember when the 360 came out? The first games that came out for it, they didn't know how to use the hardware yet and all that stuff. They looked butt ugly, dude.
Yeah.
And then later down the road, we started getting the really good-looking games when they found out what the hell they're doing. So I'm gonna say later down the road, we're gonna get those beautiful-looking games.
I agree.
Well, I think at least sorry to interrupt you there, but because The Witcher 3, they kept upgrading it. Like when the Xbox One X came out, they're like, oh yeah, hey, here's 4K textures, here's a giant update file if you want to do it. So like I think they'll update it so it'll look maybe on par with whatever comes out. I would even say 2 years from now they'll come out with something just because they really do like to take care of the consumer in this case. And I will be still getting it day one. And if anyone out there wants to relinquish their collector's edition, BK will gladly buy it from you.
There it is.
Only on Xbox, though, right? Trying to play on offset sticks.
Oh. Now with this, I believe that like where I kind of said, okay, is it going to be compared to Anthem? I don't think it's going to be to that. I mean, that was really bad. That was a colossal fuck up on EA's part.
Well, I could have told you that. It's EA.
Yes.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, and I remember being really excited. Like, this is gonna be something different. It's a different game. This is gonna be kind of cool. The first 15 hours I put into that game was really fun. It was I had a great time, especially right off the bat when you jump in the javelin and you're going, and it gave you that Iron Man feel that you don't really get out of a lot of different video games. So that was really cool. But then it had all these other issues, and it fucking sucked, and it was basically couldn't even beat the game. It was really bad. I don't think it hits that level. The Kingdom Hearts 3 thing is so interesting just because Kingdom Hearts 3, man, like, it was doomed when it didn't release within the first 5 years after 2. Like, it was doomed because it has such a cult following that the hype was always going to be there, and it was going to continue to increase. I mean, I remember at one point thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, so now you have to remember when Kingdom Hearts, in between 2 and 3, I mean, Disney went out and bought Star Wars. Disney went out and bought Marvel. They did all these things, and I'm sitting there in my head, and I'm like, oh my God, are we going to get like a lightsaber Keyblade? Are we going to get a Marvel-themed Keyblade? Like, all these things I thought they would do, they didn't do it. The game just didn't... It was never going to meet these expectations. Whereas Cyberpunk, I still think Cyberpunk, even though it keeps getting pushed back, it's still going to, I think, be able to meet and maybe exceed in some cases the expectations. It's going to be a beautiful-looking game. And it's got Keanu fucking Reeves. So it's got to be good. Got to be good. Good question, Joey. Appreciate it. And I will be getting Cyberpunk 2077 day 1. So it looks like December 10th. I will be getting it. Something else that I would like to get, but I already own it on Steam. Popular Pokemon MMO type game Temtem is coming to the PS5 December 8th. It's $38 for the standard edition and early access version. It's an early access version of the game for the console, and it will feature crossplay between the PS5 and the PCs. We do know that game is also coming to the Xboxes and Nintendo Switch sometime next year, but it looks like the PS5 got the console version first. Mike, will you jump back into Temtem? Obviously, we'll be playing it on Steam, but will you jump back into Temtem at some point? Because they do have new content coming out.
Sure, I'll jump in like every now and then.
Yeah. Gotta catch them with your what did you think it was, a fire type?
Yeah, with my fighting type Charmander, I'll jump in. God damn it.
Oh, I love it. Okay, PC nerds. AMD reveals the Raiden RX 6000 series. My question to you, can it compete with NVIDIA? David, I'll start with you.
Didn't sound confident.
From its benchmark testings and things of that nature, it looks like it can compete.
Okay.
With the NVIDIA card, it just comes down to, at the end of the day, which one do you prefer, right? At the end of the day, it's always going to be, you know what, I prefer NVIDIA. And AMD's always going to be the lesser one. You know, that's always been my premise of it. AMD has improved. I think the AMD has beaten Intel from the next gen of processing chips. Mm-hmm. But as from a graphic card perspective, I don't think they beat NVIDIA yet. So they'll still continue to grow. It's still a decent graphics card. From reviewing the specs, it definitely beats the 2080 Ti that NVIDIA has, but then NVIDIA blows their 1080 Ti with just their 3080. So that's something that I would expect from AMD's next gen. From comparing some of their stats, it looks like some games beat NVIDIA's better, and then some games look like AMD's better. Looks like it flips flops, but they're pretty much almost based. They're pretty much right there, par. But of course, this is also coming from AMD, so you would need a third-party source to actually bench thrust them and see how it works. But the likelihood of someone to have both of those graphics cards, they would have to be god tier company that got it straight from both companies, because I would assume these are gonna fly off the shelf from bots just like Nvidia's did.
Shitty. BK, where do you think here with the NVIDIA and the AMD? Is it at least in the ballpark?
I think it'll be in the ballpark. It'll be interesting what they because I know Nvidia is doing the DLSS for sampling up to 4K and all that. So I want to see what AMD does to come out to kind of combat that. See what they do to optimize that. Everyone in here, like I know we all tried to. Well, I didn't, but I think some of us tried to get the NVIDIA graphics cards, the 3070, 3080, or 3090. Are any of us trying to get the 6000 series?
David or Mike?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
NVIDIA.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, not me. I just got this computer. I'm good. It's fine. I'll let it ride. Let it ride. But it is interesting. I mean, listen, we were waiting right when all the next gen console stuff was being discussed. It was kind of like, don't worry, the PC companies will have something. We're gonna do something here, and Nvidia stepped up in a really big way, and then I think even AMD here is doing themselves some justice as well. So that is pretty cool. Anything else from anybody on this before I move along?
Something off topic. I just want to ask Mike real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mike, did you ever get that mount?
Oh.
Which one?
I don't know, the one you've been trying for like 18 weeks for.
Oh, the headless horseman.
And which one?
Yeah,
That one.
Oh, from the Halloween event. No, I did
No,
not
you didn't
get
get
it.
it.
What a loser.
Junior got it.
Junior did.
Yeah, Junior and Joey got it.
Yeah.
Because they're professional gamers.
Well, I'll be honest. Good on them. They've tried for 12 years and they finally got it. So good on them. It's hard, man, when it's just there for a week. It's a pain in the fucking ass. But damn. I'll give Mike his point though. Mike, you tried very hard.
Yeah, I actually did the run over 112 times. So if I didn't get it, I mean, I did all I could. Honestly, it comes down to RNG, and RNGesus did not bless me. But here's the thing. Yesterday I was online with Max playing. I did get one of the rarest mounts in the game though. I got not the headless horseman, but I got the thundering Onyx Cloud mechs.
Yeah, Onyx Cloud Serpent.
Yeah, and
this fucking thing, when he says the rarest, it has a fucking less than 1% drop chance on it.
Holy shit.
the fact that he fucking got it, it's just like, holy shit, man.
You want to talk about first boners?
Yeah. So RNG kind of fucked me with the headless horseman mount, but then he's like, "Here, I'll throw you a bone."
Well, then not only that, that's like the only mount that you got this week. You got like 4 others?
Yeah.
In total, 4, 5, 6, 7, around 8 of them, and that does not happen in this game.
No.
Mike is a mount whore.
I am. I'm total. I'm a mount slut.
He is.
What do these mounts do? Just like
you just ride them.
You just ride them. Okay, that's why I figured that was
them. But the thing is, what's so good about them is the detail that they put into all these new mounts.
They're just for Sorry, Max. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
They just look beautiful. I mean, pretty much bottom line. Yeah, you got some that look like they're corrupted. You got some that are just pristine and clean. You got fucking giant ass birds, giant ass dinosaurs, fucking rams. I mean, whatever your little 10-year-old mind can picture yourself writing on in a fantasy, fucking book, WoW has that type of mount for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes down to collecting at the end of the day. That's it. My fucking rare ass dragon runs at the same speed as some shitty off-brand 50 gold mount. The same speed, same everything. It just comes down to collection. It's just the rarity of it. That's it. Nothing.
Yeah, and then the rarity of it actually adds on to like what you were saying is that he's a fucking gamer, because I mean it's like fucking having clout. You're walking around big ass fucking 24 karat chain, fucking 12-inch dick.
My dick grew like 3 inches. So that there you go.
Like your
he's a mount head.
Like your little llama, Molly the llama. Yeah.
God, you just had to bring that up, Brian.
That's my favorite one, because I know every time when we're running somewhere and Mike has it and he hits the button where it just starts doing the little hop, I know it pisses Junior off every fucking time.
And there's a story about how I got that one, which is the best too. So
you just happen to fall into it. Stupid shit.
So
like that.
The llama they're talking about, it's another fucking rare ass mount, kind of like the fucking Onyx. I think it's probably even rarer because it's a world boss and everybody's fucking trying to get it. Depending on how many people are fighting the world boss, only one person out of that whole group is gonna get it. the world boss only pops up for 2 days every 4 months. All right.
Oh.
Yeah. So the story behind this is that I'm helping Mike quest through Voldoon. It's one of the zones in the game. We're trying to get all this shit, done as quickly as possible because we want to hit the max cap. I think it was 120 at the time before the level squish, so that we could do some of the raids and shit. So that we could do, some other mountain runs. World boss pops up. I see like about 40 people fucking fighting it. I'm debating in my head whether to go towards it or not because Mike is still kind of a low level at this point. And like, do I want to get him killed just so that I can get my chance at it or what? Whatever. I kept going. I see Mike peel off and he fucking tags the boss, right? He's like, oh, cool, I just, fought the world boss. I'm like, all right, cool. What'd you get from it? He's like, check it out. I got this little fucking mount. I'm like, what? He pulls out the fucking llama, and I can swear I see everybody just turn around looking our direction. And I never felt so many fucking daggers aimed at me and him at one point. Mike, he's fucking completely oblivious as to what's going on. He's just fucking hopping around his tiny little llama. I was like, all right, let's go. And it's like, oh my fucking god, we're gonna get killed. We're like, this is where our characters get murked.
Oh shit, yeah. Mike's got some wild times with mounts in WoW, and hopefully that continues with the next expansion, which is Shadowlands, which comes November 23rd. Pre-expansion event starts November 10th, and the first raid is December 3rd. Mike, are you ready to go to the Shadowlands?
Yeah, I am. I wish they kind of would have held it back till next year, though, 2021. I mean, for me personally, I don't give a shit. Because I don't got nothing to do during the holidays anyway. I'm gonna stay in game, but I'm thinking more for other people who have to spend time with their fucking crying kids and their wife and their family. So they kind of fucked everybody else over, but I'm fine with it. I'm perfectly fine with it.
Junior, are you ready for Shadowlands?
Oh hell yeah, 100%. Especially with like the PvP and the solo PvP events that they're gonna be coming out with the Torghast Tower, I think they call it. I'm looking forward towards that, and there's gonna be some pretty fucking sick ass mounts on the PvP side that I'm trying to get you guys to join in on.
Yeah,
try to get those.
I like mounts. I like mounts very much. David, are you going to jump in the Shadowlands?
I'm sure I'll be playing in there for a little while.
Yeah, and I know I am. BK, I know you don't play WoW, so you're okay. You're lucky.
Never played it.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm not gonna start.
Nah, it's probably for the best. It's okay.
I want him to play for a week, just a solid week, and then give his review on one of the gaming shows. And then if he doesn't get addicted to it, then he passes.
Ooh, I don't know.
Wow. I called dibs on his recruiter friend though. I called dibs.
Fuck.
Yep, there it is.
I have to think about it.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be after the holidays.
But just throw my 2 cents in real quick on what Mike was talking about with the holidays and stuff. The reason why they wanted to try to get this out right now is because they've already felt like they've pushed and delayed Shadowlands back too many times, outside of what we know, so they feel that with the release date that they had, typically it's kind of like Destiny or any other game that has like a big like raid event type of deal, is that they want to give everybody time to gear up and be ready for the big raid, but they don't want to give too much time where it kind of takes away and then you're too over geared or overpowered for it.
Right.
So I think that's why they're releasing the raid. Like I think
if you look at forums, the community's pissed.
Well, yeah, I mean they're pissed because it's going to be over the holidays, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What are they going to be doing though?
Held it.
You can't have more than fucking 10 people in your house anyway. So what the fuck are you going to be doing?
Good point, dude. COVID.
Because we're thinking about ourselves.
Exactly. I mean, it's just fucking man up. Sit your ass down and play fucking WoW. It's what you're going to be doing.
Wear your mask and play some fucking WoW, dude.
Yeah, it's what you're going to be doing, 2-3 hours after you already greet and eat with everybody.
Yeah, that's true. Can't even go shopping at the stores and shit.
I'm just saying, I'm thinking about other fucking people who aren't us, who aren't antisocial and don't fucking just sit in front of a computer screen all day. Well, they do, but they have families and stuff.
Oh, so no non-WoW players then. Fuck them. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just kidding.
It's pretty much the exact person you're describing.
but I'll actually be home because Colleen's working, so I'll just be sitting by myself playing video games.
Man, what a great time to play some WoW.
There you go, play WoW.
Oh no. Moving on. Moving on from WoW, per Jason Schreier over at Bloomberg Tech, Halo Infinite director and longtime 343 executive Chris Lee has left the project. This is the second Halo Infinite director to depart in 2 years, and also with another Microsoft departure, Everwild creative director Simon Woodruff has resigned from Rare as well. So, two big people stepping down from the two different Microsoft studios. Halo Infinite, this is weird. I feel like this game isn't even close to being ready. I feel like because the more you start to really hear about it and read about it, it's that this game keeps going through like different, what does it want to be? What's it gonna be? And like they cannot agree on a direction for this game. Thank God they didn't give you a date for next year, because I think if you are getting it next year, it's at least fall. At least. This isn't great. BK, what says you on Halo?
It's worrisome, and a part of me thinks that all right, it's COVID, but at the same time, it sucks. And like you said, I think it's going to be like a holiday 2021 release now, especially with this happening. It's disappointing, and I think what you said there was perfect. Where they don't know what they want to do. Where it's like, oh, they kind of did this like open world, but like not, but there's still like a campaign and story and all this stuff, and they want to have events where, so it's an amalgamation, so it could be good, just like this podcast sub and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, he did it.
Man.
Oh, he did.
That's why I get paid the no bucks.
You need a bell or a ringer whenever somebody says that.
Bing.
We did it.
Yes.
But I think I'm hoping for the best, knock on wood. But yeah, I'm super worried because like the trailer looked really cool for that game and all that stuff. But it's concerning when you have a lot of higher ups leave, and while it's still being made, it's
not good. David, does this worry you a little bit here that this is now the second director to leave this game?
Not really worried. I mean, left the project is just a fancy word for you got fired because you suck at your job, probably. So, someone higher up did not like what they were doing, and it probably has something to do with the delay. So, we'll see how it comes out, but he definitely was probably fired. So, we're definitely going to see how the game comes out, and hopefully it turns around for the better.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough, right? I mean, he's been at 343 for a long time. I just think that, like I touched upon, I think that the game just doesn't have an identity. I think Halo Infinite is lacking a concrete identity, at least from what they want it to be. Because from what we saw, oh, that's cool. Okay, it's got a bigger world. It looks like there's a little bit more interaction. There's still my standard Halo campaign. That's cool. But I think they want this game to be so much more. At least that's what you got when they interviewed people from 343 afterwards. And I think that they're just having some issues here with where this game is going to go. But yeah, holiday 2021 seems reasonable at this point. Let's see here. Activision Blizzard. We know them very well. They've made $1.2 billion in microtransactions over just a 3-month period. That is July through September. Up 69% from that same period last year. Nice. David, have you given them any of your money on Call of Duty?
Yes.
That a boy. Me too. Me too.
They get the Game Pass. And then I had to buy the Saw character. So yeah.
There it is. I bought some anime one that they had before. I was like, yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah.
With the waifu on the gun. I was like, yeah, let's fucking roll it. Let's run
I
it.
actually named my whole loadout with the skins and everything, the charms, the weeb gun.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm digging. Mike or Junior, have you given Activision Blizzard any money through microtransactions?
Yes.
I say you play. I would say we do play WoW.
Yep.
I actually
I've given them plenty of money.
Oh no,
My bad.
it's okay. Mike,
Go ahead.
I actually did recently. It was for a character change, I guess, but I kind of fucked it up, and I got my refund right away, and that was it. I didn't buy it again. I thought it was a fucking actual class change, and it was a race change, and they're like, "Oh, we don't even have class changes. You're fucked." I was like, "Okay, cool. I want my money back then." And shout out to their support team though, their customer support. It was like, bam, in a couple hours, like, here's your shit, dude. Get the fuck back on the game. What are you doing?
Also, he had a really good experience because they were super nerdy, right?
Dude, you saw? I sent you a screenshot of the note. It was fucking hilarious.
It was very nerdy, very very nerdy.
I loved it. I loved it.
I mean, for as much as people, shit on the games, for Blizzard, with all the changes and everything, not everybody's gonna be happy all the time. Like Mike said, give props to the fucking customer support. All the shit they have to put up with, and they still fucking deliver. Pretty much answering all your questions, giving you the refunds that you want and shit like that. I mean, props to them, 100%.
Bro, this is like the Blizzard ball sucking episode.
It is, right? It is.
Doing everything right, Blizzard. Just keep it up.
Just keep it up, man. Don't worry about it. It's cool. They actually have an event going on right now on their website because you get a discount on their gear and stuff too for the holidays, just in case anybody's curious. Blizzard, if you'd like to throw some money our way, feel free. Maybe some free WoW memberships.
I am getting me that WoW mic though.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Fucking nice.
Good.
And plus, I kind of do need a mic upgrade, so that'll be a plus.
I was very tempted, very tempted to get it because even real quick on this Blue Yeti WoW edition mic, you can change your voiceover so it's like different WoW characters. It also
you can be a gnome or a fucking ogre. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and the entire on the part of the base of the mouse, it has the different symbols from WoW, and they glow. So I honestly do believe that mic looks very very nice. And if I didn't like my Quadcast by HyperX so much, I would have changed it. But I actually really like this mic.
Sponsor us, HyperX.
You imagine changing your voice to fucking Garrosh, saying, "I'm your daddy, war chief."
At midstream of the podcast, I'm like, Mike, right? This isn't even part of this.
Call me War Chief.
Call me War Chief. Ubisoft. Could they be the next studio bought by Xbox? Rumors are swirling. But not that. But they have some more delays, including Rainbow Six Quarantine. They have a game based on the Avatar movies coming out, and Far Cry 6. Far Cry 6 and Rainbow Six Siege or Rainbow Six Quarantine will release between April 2021 and March 2022. And the Avatar game is now set to release April 2022. So I was really excited for the Rainbow Six Quarantine. I thought that looked really interesting, but we're going to have to wait a little bit on that. I didn't even know they were making an Avatar game. It's kind of like making more Avatar movies. I don't fucking need any of that, but shout out to you, Ubisoft.
Yeah.
I can see the game being delayed. The game can't come out before the movie.
That's what they said, I think, in the article, is that because now the movie's pushed back to next December, so the game now automatically has to come out after it. So, yeah.
Well, isn't it because the original creators like the show because they were on with Netflix and then creative differences and that's why they left?
No,
and that's why
wrong. Not that Avatar. Blue People Avatar.
Oh, who freaking cares about
that? That's what
one?
I said. Oh no, if it was Avatar: The Last Airbender, bro, I'd be all into it. I'd be like, let's go. Hopefully they put Korra in it, the goat, but it's fine.
Well,
sure.
that's what you think.
Moving on.
Korra's storyline is just so.
An Avatar game has got to be open world, and you get to choose your character, and there you go. Have fun.
That's what I'm saying, right? Just what do you want to? What element do you want to bend? Got it.
There you go. You get to pick.
Boom. Let's run it. Someone hire us. Let's do it. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. Fuck it.
Right. Let's do
it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare had the best-selling numbers in the history of the franchise for its first year. They have not given out the exact number yet. I looked. It's not there. But they did announce that it has sold more in its first year than any other Call of Duty game has sold in its first year. I am not surprised because this game, up until right even before launch, the hype was real because not even just because of what the multiplayer was going to be really, but because of it was going back to Modern Warfare. It was going back to a whole new story with Captain Price. The campaign is actually very good on this game. And then you add Warzone into it and everything else. I mean, yeah. You look at right now, people still playing it. David, you're still playing it. So, of course it's doing well. And it should be deep.
And They also have microtransactions in it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Warzone is going to integrate with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Not right away, but I think it's like come December.
About a month in.
Yeah. Because they just want you to get one more battle pass out of Modern Warfare.
We think they're going to incorporate the guns now that are coming from Cold War included into Warzone. And then you're going to get they're anticipating a new map.
Yes.
Sometime beginning of next year, maybe January, February. But we'll have to see how that goes. I'll be interested to see how it goes too. Now that it's two different type of games, kind of playing on one engine, so it's gonna be.
Oh.
I don't know if I want to get Cold War, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm real torn on that too. But my question to you, David, as you've been playing Warzone more and more, where are you at on the cheater issue? Is it prevalent to you when you're playing, or not so much? Okay.
We run into cheaters a lot, and there's just nothing you can do about it. I can report them, and it doesn't matter because they'll just make a new account, be back on the game within 20 minutes. So, there's nothing you can do about it. It sucks.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, like I feel like they need to go down the route that fucking Bungie's taking, is that they need to go after the companies or the websites that are making these accessible, like the aimbots to wall hacks, shit like that. And what I mean by that is that they're actually suing them, like they're taking legal action. Like, hey, like if you're gonna be, implementing this type of deal into our games, we're gonna take every penny that you got. So
You had a company like Blizzard join in on that, then yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're gonna need to do something big like that, because now you're scaring the aimbotters, not just the players, but the company itself is gonna be shutting down their websites and stuff. And now it's putting the message out there. It's like, yeah, this is real. You do this stupid shit, we're gonna come after you.
Yeah, good point. Good point. We will see what happens. But I was interested because I know I'm just reading through different streamers or different professional Call of Duty players that talk about it, like that it is very prevalent still. And I was like, damn, I really thought they would kind of try to put a nip the butt. But to David's point too, it's like when you're playing, it's just something. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? That is it's pretty rough. Moving along here, League of Legends. We know Riot Games is working on multiple new IPs for League of Legends, right? We've had that with Legends of Runeterra, which is their card game, which is actually really fun. I think if you go back and listen to an old episode when that debuted, I reviewed that with Joey, and it's actually pretty good. But they also have single player games that they're working on, which has me very, very excited. And the one they just recently announced is Ruined King, a League of Legends story. It's coming to console and PC in 2021. It will be coming to next-gen consoles a little bit after. It's going to get like a bump a little bit after the initial release. It's a single-player RPG. You'll form a party with several champions from the main League of Legends game, including Braum, Yasuo, Ahri, Pyke, and Miss Fortune. It features 2 different regions, and the story focuses on a, quote, corrupt and mysterious enemy. Riot Games did say there will be more information available on Ruined King, a League of Legends story, in December. What that tells me is, similar to last year at the Game Awards when they showed off some trailers, they are going to show off a trailer for this game at the Game Awards. So that will be dope. Isn't that crazy to think about that we're already that close to the Game Awards?
Yeah.
Like we're almost at the end of the year. Isn't that weird? It felt like October pulled up and just dipped on it. Like didn't even get out of the car to say hello. Like, they were gone. I don't know. That was weird. But I am really excited. BK, as somebody that plays single player games, does this interest you?
Yeah, well, because I saw this and I was like, what the fuck's Ruined King in the notes? I was like, and so then I was reading, I was like, oh, okay, I'll check that out. Like, I won't ever play League of Legends, ever. Literally, haven't played it, don't plan on playing it, don't care. But yeah, like a single player RPG where I could just pop on the headphones and ignore the world and kind of get lost in the world. I'd be completely down for that.
Junior, as a League of Legends fan, does this interest you?
Oh hell yeah, 100%. I mean, even for somebody like, for example, for BK who doesn't play it, the lore behind it is so fucking interesting and intricate.
Yes.
It would be something, that like probably even throw up a couple of videos, while you're playing something else, just to check out, because obviously there's going to be with this game coming out, it's going to be a real lore heavy based, type to it. So you don't want to fucking just dive in and be lost as to what's going on, and be on a linear story. You kind of want to know like what the interactions and what the relationship between each character is going to be like.
It's going to be interesting because they're doing multiple of these.
Yeah, exactly. So, seeing all that happen, and seeing, knowing a little bit about the lore and things like that is just going to make it that much better to play. And Riot Games, I mean, they always knock it out of the park with their storylines.
Yes, 100%, and they do such a good job. I think that's why I'm so excited, because League of Legends, for better or worse, whether you like it or you don't, when we did our Game of the Decades recap at the end of last year, I think a lot of us put League of Legends at least in the top 10. I know I put it in my top 5, but that is because of, not because I think I love the game or anything like that. I'm actually not very good at League of Legends at all, but it's what it's done, what it did to the esports scene, what it's done. It's a massive game all across the globe. So
I mean, one of the biggest games that the colleges were implementing when they were doing the whole college sports and everything was League of Legends.
Yeah.
That was like the game that everybody went to.
Run mid and get dubs, baby. Let's go. Anybody else interested here in the League of Legends single player game at all? Perhaps. No. That's okay. But I am, so that's what I'm excited about. Also, Ari's in it, bro. So let's fucking go, dude. KDA, bro. If you haven't checked out KDA, I will give them this.
They're actually coming out with new videos, aren't they?
Yeah, they just did a video for More and their new song, and it was pretty fucking good, man. I was like, man, this is dope. This is dope.
I still gotta check it out because I'm still in love with that first video they dropped.
Yeah, so they're all good. They have 3 songs out now. They're very good. Very, very good.
Oh, okay.
Waiting for the album. I'm excited. And to wrap this up, so about a week ago, this company was putting out these PlayStation plates, like, that you could customize, because you could pop off the white plate, and I was like, well, of course you could do that, because now you're going to be able to buy these. I'm like, oh, thank God. I can make this look a little bit more decent. It's not going to be this ugly white shit box. Like, it's fine.
All black everything.
Yeah, all black. Yeah, like a big old Netscape fucking router thing. And I think big people were sharing this website a lot. I think I originally saw it from Greg Miller. That's where I think I saw it originally, because I was like, what? So then I clicked it, and now those are gone. They're issuing refunds to people already, because Sony basically was like, yeah, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, and the website was PlayStation 5 as well, which that's an awesome name. Like, you gotta give them credit. Like, that's really awesome. I thought it was creative.
It was, and PlayStation apparently was like, "Fuck off, we're gonna be doing that, you fuckers. Well, you're not gonna take that from us."
Yeah, I think they cloaked it in a shroud of like, oh well, there's all this legal mumbo jumbo and all this stuff, and then. Because I guess with that faceplate, you can get to the innards of the console, so you can. I just don't know how that affects warranty and everything like that. So
I thought you were supposed to take it apart to change the stuff.
I see.
PlayStation.
Yeah, your SSD.
Yeah. See, well, I think you can. I just don't think they want anyone to do that. To be completely honest, just based on where it's located, compared to for the PS4, it was a lot easier. You just had a little screw in the back, and he's going out, pop right back in. This one seems a little bit harder. So
it's almost as if maybe the Xbox had the better idea of the little chips in the back. I don't know.
Memory cards are cool,
right?
Do you guys remember carrying around memory cards?
Hell yeah,
your buddies,
having the little cases with the pouch for your 3 or 4 memory cards that you had.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Especially as a PS2 kid.
Oh yeah. I had them for the GameCube all the time. Madden used to take up the whole freaking thing.
PS2, man, that's where it was at for me.
Well, yeah, because when you would pop them in, then you'd go look at it, and remember each game, the save file had the little icon from the game.
Points and everything.
That's so cool. That's so cool. But yeah, this is interesting. That Sony was like, yeah, no, you can't do that. My initial thought again was that because Sony's going to sell plates like this for you to pop on. I'm not sure, but I mean, listen, PlayStation, and Xbox, but PlayStation for this discussion has always done a very good job of coming out with custom PlayStation 4s that they did in the past, right? I mean, the Spider-Man one, the God of War one, even the Death Stranding one, aka Amazon Package Simulator guy, like all that stuff. Also super, super cool. David, with them basically telling you, fuck you, you can't sell these plates, do you believe that PlayStation either A, is going to sell their own, or is it maybe more towards BK's line of thinking they just really don't want you to touch the fucking console?
I don't think it's neither.
Oh.
I don't think they're gonna sell their own, but I don't think they even care about them people touching the console. That's probably more of we're not getting any money revenue.
Oh yeah, true.
Aspect than anything else. And to be honest, I don't even know how. I'm guessing the case itself has a patent or something, because I'm trying to think of an actual legal standpoint of how another company could say you can't make a case design or a frame for your system, when in reality they can do whatever they want, basically. So I'm trying to figure out from, I guess, some legal point, there must be a way to do it. It has to be patented somehow, because I've seen cases millions of times and off-brand cases of face plates that you could do for Xbox, the 360.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the 360 one. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't see how they could stop it. I mean, they could try their best, but I know it's not going to work for a very. People are going to do it,
right?
So, you're going to see them right away, and there's nothing they can stop. They just can't do anything about it. So they may be the first ones to be stopped, but I'm sure there'll be more that popped up right now. Probably already. They're probably just waiting for specs or actual. They probably actually need a PS5 to actually do a laser measurement. But other than that, I don't see how they could actually stop it.
I just want a fucking waifu case for my fucking PS5, bro. God,
and I'm sure you can get one. Definitely, China. You know, China's gonna make one.
Hell yeah,
that's
they
where
will.
they come from. So voila,
can't
buy
wait.
that for $15, and you'll get it in 4 to 6 weeks.
There it is. I'm ready. Let me know. Somebody let me know when they see one. A
Why do
waifu.
you buy stuff from China, BK? Everything comes in 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I'm laughing, because it's like it's true.
It's
Like,
It's going in a little box thing with
Your
the
little-
millions of other things that they're shipping over.
Your DHL package. Shout out.
Have you ever seen a video of like their sorting in China?
Oh my God. I worked at
Like
Amazon, so
cluster?
yeah, when we would get our packages from China or Japan, the way they fucking do their sorting is ass.
It is no, there's none. It's just like a person making sure packages keep flowing with like a stick. That's all. So it's unjam. Just keep going. Unjam it. Keep going. Yeah, I saw the video of it like during the summer, and I was like, "Holy crap!"
It's a
my
clusterfuck, man. It
Oh,
is a
yeah.
clusterfuck.
Like there's video where they got all the packages on the floor, like by the trailer, between the packers and the trailer, and there's people standing on top of packages because that's how big the pile is. They're just fucking shoveling shit into the trailer. It's like, what the
Jesus
fuck, man?
Christ. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for shoving this podcast into your ears and all the other ones that we do. You can listen to all of those, including the rest of the gaming ones. Our Watchdog early recap that will be coming out later this week. The sports ones, the Weebisodes. Weebisode 7 is out now. You can listen down your podcast platform of choice, Spotify, Google, Apple, and more. Also find us on YouTube. Search Amalgamation Nation, and make sure you hit that sub button. On Twitter and Instagram, it's at AMNationPod. Hit the follow button for me. Facebook.com/AMNationPod. Looking for merch, you go to UndeadRebel.tv/merch for Undead Rebel merch and Amalgamation Nation merch. Also, Twitch.tv/UndeadRebel is where you find David streaming when he's playing some Call of Duty. Give him a follow and a sub. If you have Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime. So you get one free sub a month. So why not? Give it to Undead Red Bull. Also follow twitch.tv/slap_nugget, 2 P's and 2 G's. And on Twitter, at Josh Barlog. Make sure you're following him. And on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday nights over there on his Twitter account, we do Natty Nights, 8 p.m. Central Time. Him and I discuss national and Chicago sports news. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Junior, are you prepared for the quote of the week?
No, I am not.
Okay, well, you look for one while I discuss everything else that we're going to be working on.
Would you like me to stop up for you, Max? I got
Oh,
you.
do you have one?
You ready?
Go ahead, David.
Oh, all right.
This
my
is just
guess.
for you, Max. This is just for you.
Thank you. David!
Bring me a bucket, and I'll show you a bucket. Psycho. Borderlands 2.
Ooh.
Boom. Motherfuckers, go vote, because if you're listening to this, it's election day. Go out and vote and stay breezy.